50 multiple choice questions on polynomials. This video is divided into 6 sections. Section A will cover the basics of polynomials. Section B and C will be devoted to the 4 fundamental operations: addition, subtraction, multiplication and division. Section D will take up the questions related to factorization and special products of polynomials. Section E will have the word problems and the applications of polynomials. And lastly, section F will consist of those questions in which there are some common errors done by the students. We would be identifying and correcting those errors. So let's start. Watch till the end. Section A, Basics of Polynomials. First question, which of these is a polynomial? What is a polynomial? Polynomials are those expressions in which the variables have the exponents as whole numbers. The exponents are just whole numbers. When I'm saying whole numbers, it means they should only be the positive exponents. That means the negative exponents, the fractional exponents, the decimal exponents, these are not allowed in the polynomials. So let's look at all our options. Options A, the exponent is negative, so this is not a polynomial. 6 over x can be written as 6x to the exponent 1, negative 1. So again the negative exponent, again this is not a polynomial. 4x to the exponent 1/4 plus 6, the exponent is fractional, so this is not a polynomial. And lastly, D option says 3x square plus 2x to the exponent 1 minus 8. The exponents are positive, no negative, no fractional, no decimal exponent. So this is a polynomial. So our correct choice in question number 1 is option D. What is the degree of the polynomial 6x square plus 4x cube minus 2x to the exponent 4 plus 18? What is the degree? Degree is the highest exponent of the variable. What is the variable? X. Look for the highest exponent. Here the exponent is 2, here 3, here 4, and 18 is a constant term. So 18 can be written as 18x to the exponent 0. So here the exponent is 0. Which is the highest one? 4. So our correct answer is B choice 4. What type of polynomial is x square plus 3x cube plus 14 minus 8x? To see that what kind of polynomial is this, I need to count the number of terms. So I have first term, second term, third term, fourth term. So this polynomial consists of 4 terms. So is it a binomial? No. Binomial means how many terms? 2 terms. Trinomial, 3 terms. Monomial, just 1 term, or none of the above. So our correct option is D, none of the above. We have special names for the polynomials with 1, 2 and 3 terms: monomial, binomial, trinomial. But then whatever expression we have which consists of 4 terms or more than 4 terms, we just call it as a polynomial. There is no special name for that. Sometimes there is a name called as quadrinomial, but this name is like seldom or rarely used. So we just call the expressions with 4 terms or more than 4 terms as polynomial only. There is no special name for those polynomials. What is the coefficient of x to the exponent 4 in this expression, in this polynomial? Let's look at x 4 term, this one. So what is the coefficient? First of all, what is the coefficient? If I'm writing 2x square, then the coefficient of x square is this numerical part, 2. So let's check in our this one. Our term is negative x4. So what is the coefficient? When there is no number uh, before the variable, it means it's 1. So what is the coefficient? Is it just 1 or is it minus 1? It's minus 1, negative 1. Never ignore the sign in the coefficient. If it is negative, take the entire sign and the number. So our correct answer in this case is C option, negative 1. Which one of these is a binomial? As I told you, binomial means a polynomial with How many terms? Two terms. So A part, 3x plus 2y. Yes, it has two terms. Is it a binomial? Let's take our other options also. 4x plus 2y minus 3z, three terms. 6y plus 8y. Oh, there are also two terms. And then 8y square plus 2y square plus 6y square is also three terms. But there is something to consider. If I look at C part, 6y plus 8y, are these like terms? 6y plus 8y, they are like because their variable part is same. So if I add 6y and 8y, I will get 14y. So this is not a binomial. This turns out to be monomial. What about the last one? Three terms, 8y square, 2y square, 6y square. So are they like terms? Yes, all of them have the variable part as y square, y square, y square. So 8 plus 2, 10, 10 plus 6, 16. So it turns out to be 16y square, and which is again a monomial. So this is monomial, this is trinomial of three terms. So what is our correct answer of binomial two terms? First one, 3x plus 2y. What is the degree of the constant polynomial 7? So degree means the highest exponent, but I cannot see any exponent with 7. But I can write 7 as 7, any variable of your choice, m, to the exponent 0. Why I can write it like that? Because of the law of exponent, for any whole number a to the exponent 0, it makes 1. So this m to the exponent 0 is actually 1, and 7 times 1 is 7. So these two are actually equal. So what is the degree of the constant polynomial? This one. What's that? 0. So our correct answer is B part 0. Which of the polynomials matches this description? A polynomial in variable h, degree should be 2, it should be a binomial, and the constant term should be negative 10. So first of all, I need to look for h variable. Okay, all the options over here have the variable h. Degree 2. That means this A part has degree 2. All right. B part, no, the degree is 1. So this part is gone. This has degree 2, and the last part also has degree 2. All right. So we have eliminated the B part, B choice. It should be a binomial. So let's see, is it a binomial? Okay, I can see two terms, but aren't they like terms? 8 plus 2, 10. So it's 10h square. So actually it turns out to be monomial. So is it a binomial? No. So this option is also eliminated. Is this a binomial? No, it's a trinomial, three terms. So this option also gets eliminated. And then we have a binomial here. So let's check again. A polynomial in variable h, of course we have h, degree 2, yes, degree is 2. A binomial, yes, two terms binomial. Constant term, negative 10. Yes, we have the constant term as negative 10. So what is our correct answer? D part. Which one of the following polynomials is quadratic? Based on the degree, the polynomials are classified in some categories. Linear, then you have quadratic, then you have cubic, and then you have quartic, or you can say fifth degree polynomial. Linear means the degree is 1. Quadratic means the degree is 2. Cubic means the degree is 3. So, quadratic polynomial means the degree of the polynomial should be 2. And what is the degree? Highest exponent. So, let's check the highest exponent. In the first part, the highest exponent is 3, so it's not quadratic. In the next one, the exponent of all the variables are 1, so it's a linear polynomial. The next one is the highest exponent is 2, so this is our answer. This is a quadratic polynomial. If you want to consider the last case, the degree is 1, so it is a linear polynomial. If Px is equal to negative 3m square, negative 4m minus 2, find P of minus 2. So let's check. Px is equal to, let's calculate it. Let's put x as minus 2. So, alright, it should be m. So let's put m as minus 2. So negative 3, negative 2 square, negative 4, negative 2, minus 2. Now negative 3, negative 2 square is equal to 4. Negative 4 times negative 2, positive 8 minus 2. So it's negative 12 plus 8 minus 2. Negative 12 plus 8 gives me negative 4 minus 2 and it gives me negative 6. So our correct answer is option B, negative 6. 10th question. Which one of these is a linear polynomial? As I told you, linear polynomials are those polynomials whose degree is 1. So let's check where is the degree 1? 3. So is it a linear polynomial? No, it's actually a cubic polynomial. I can write it for a quick reference, cubic. So it's a cubic polynomial. 3t, the degree is 1. So it's a linear polynomial. Degree 2. So this one is quadratic and degree 3. So this one is again a cubic. So we are looking for a linear polynomial. So where is it? B part. So our option is B. Our correct answer is B. This was all about basics of polynomials. Now we will move to section B, in which we are going to add and subtract the polynomials. So the first question, add negative 3y square plus 3y minus 10. Let's write it over here. Plus 10y square plus 12y plus 2. You can use either horizontal method or the vertical method. For more explanations on these methods, just watch my video on the addition of polynomials. I have given the detailed description explanation of both these methods. Over here, I will be doing vertical method. So this is the first polynomial. Second one is 10y square plus then plus 12y plus 2. So vertical method is just putting the terms, like terms, below each other. Negative 10 plus 2, negative 8, plus 3 plus 12 plus 15, negative 3 plus 10, 7. That's our answer. Where is this answer? 7y square plus 15y minus 10. Option C is the correct answer. Add these two polynomials. So again, let's write them. So 2a square plus 3b square minus 6ab plus 5a plus 6b. The second one starts with negative 6b square. So look for b square term. This one. So negative 6b square plus 8ab will come over here plus 7a square. So I will write it below a square, not here. So it is 7a square plus minus 2b. It will come below this b term and minus a will come here. And now let's add them. 6 minus 2, 4. So plus 4b. Positive 5 plus 5 minus what is here? 1. So plus 5 minus 1 plus 4a. Minus 6 plus 8 is plus 2ab. Plus 3b minus 6 minus 3b square. 2a square plus 7a square, 9a square. And this is our answer. So let's see where is our answer. This option B is the correct answer. Subtract these two polynomials. So it's 10m square plus 8m minus 7, 6m square plus 5m minus 10. We are subtracting them. In the subtraction, always remember the signs of the second polynomial changes. All the terms of the second polynomial, their signs get changed. So this plus 6 will become, plus 6 will become minus 1, minus, plus 5 will become minus, and minus will become plus. What is negative 7 plus 10. It's plus 3 plus 8 minus 5 plus 3m. 10 minus 6, 4m square. That's our answer. So our answer is option D. Subtract 9 minus 10x square plus 3x from 7x minus 12x square plus 3. Remember, the polynomial which comes after from is to be written first. So don't write this polynomial first. It's subtract this from this. So the polynomial which comes after from, write it first. 7x minus 12x square plus 3. Subtract this one. 9, right here 9 minus 10x square, right over here, and plus 3x, write it over here. Again, we are subtracting. The signs of the terms of the second polynomial will get changed. Plus becomes minus, minus become plus, and this plus 3x will become minus. Plus 3, negative 9 is negative 6. Minus 12 plus 10 is minus 2x square. 7x minus 3x is 4x. Let's look for this answer. So, okay, let's write it in the standard form because all my answers are in the standard form. Standard form means the highest degree term is written first. So, it becomes negative 2x square plus 4x minus 6. So, where is this? So, B part is our answer. Next one. Simplify this plus this minus this. So, we have three polynomials. First, we have to add this polynomial and this polynomial. And then from that answer, I will subtract this third polynomial. So, let's start. So, minus 3p square plus 6pq plus 5p added to 6q square. Do I have any q square term? No. So, I can write it on this side, 6q square plus 6pq, sorry, minus 4pq. So, minus 4pq minus 9q. I do not have any q term, so I can write that also on the side. Let's add these two. Negative 3p square, there is nothing, so this is negative 3p square. Plus 6 minus 4 plus 2pq. 5p, nothing, so 5p plus 6q square, there is nothing in the first polynomial for a q square and q. So I will write these two terms like this. Now from this sum, I am going to subtract this third polynomial. So let's pick the term 10q. Where will be 10q? This will be 10q. Then minus 3p. Look for the p term. This is minus 3p. Look for 9p square. So that will come over here. And then minus q square. So minus q square. What is the coefficient of q square? It's 1. And now we are subtracting them. Before subtracting, we need to change the signs. So this becomes negative, this becomes positive, positive, negative. Negative 3, negative 9 is negative 12p square plus 2pq. There is nothing in the second polynomial regarding this pq. Plus 5 plus 3 is plus 8p plus 6q square plus 1q square is plus 7q square. Minus 9q minus 10q is minus 19q. And that's our answer. So option A is the correct answer. Which polynomial should be added to this to get this? Whenever you have this question, always take some small numbers in your mind and like try to understand that how will I do it? Which polynomial should be added to? Okay, so which number is to be added to 7 to get 10? So you will say, oh, 7 plus 3 is 10. Easy. But actually what you are doing, what is your strategy? You are subtracting 10, take away 7 is giving you the correct answer 3. So from this polynomial, 3w square minus 4w plus 6. I will subtract the first polynomial, 7w square plus 3w minus 8. We will subtract it. Sign change, sign change, sign change. 6 plus 8, 14. Negative 4, negative 3, negative 7. 3 minus 7, negative 4. That's our answer. So where is that? It's option C. Which polynomial must be subtracted from this to get this polynomial? Again, think of some small numbers, easy numbers. So if I say which number must be subtracted from 5 to get 3. So which number should be subtracted from 5 to get 3? You will say 2. How will you, what is your strategy? You will say, okay, 5 minus 3 is equal to 2 and that's my required number. So from this 10a square, apply the same logic. I want to get this number, so subtract this number, 5a square plus 3a minus 2. And now we are subtracting, so change the signs again. This will become plus, this will become minus, this will become minus. 6 plus 2, 8. Negative 8, negative 3 is negative 11. 10 minus 5 is 5a square. So where is my answer? It's option B, 5a square minus 11a plus 8. What is the coefficient of x square in the sum of this polynomial and this polynomial? So do I need to actually add both these polynomials to find the coefficient of x square? If I'm doing it, it's not wrong, but it's just going to waste the time. So if I'm adding all these and then I'm seeing, okay, what is the coefficient of x square term? No need to add them because I want the coefficient of x square. So let's do only the x square part. Take the coefficient of x square negative 6 and the coefficient of x square 12. So what is negative 6 plus 12? It's 6. That means if I am adding them, I would be getting 6x square as my term over here. So what is the coefficient? 6. No need to add everything. Pick the coefficient of x square from here. Pick the coefficient of x square from here and solve them. Simplify it. So 12 minus 6, 6. So my answer is option B. If the sum of two polynomials is 0, what must be true about the polynomials? Are they equal? Or they are negative of each other? Or they have the same terms? Or the polynomials must be of the same degree? For doing the questions of these types, just take any example from your own side. So the sum of two polynomials is 0. So I want to take this polynomial and then I'm saying, okay, this is my one polynomial. So what should be my other polynomial to get their sum as 0? Obviously, it needs to be the negatives because 2 minus 2 is 0. 2x minus 2x is 0. So if I am getting my sum as 0, it means what is happening? The first polynomial and the second polynomial are exactly the negatives of each other. They are of opposite signs. So they are cancelling each other and I am getting the sum as 0. So my answer would be option B. They must be negatives of each other. If QR is this expression, find Q2. So let's solve this one. So QR is equal to 3R square plus 2R minus 6. And then we are subtracting this negative 9R square, negative 3R, negative 4. And since we are subtracting, we will change the signs. Negative 6 plus 4 is negative 2. Plus 2 plus 3 is plus 5R. 3 plus 9, 12R square. So that's my resulting QR polynomial. Now I need to find out the value of Q2. So in place of R, we are going to put the value 2. So Q2 is equal to, let's solve it, 2 square plus 5 times 2 minus 2. 2 square is 4, 12 times 4 is 48, plus 5 times 2 is 10 minus 2. 48 plus 10 is 58, 58 minus 2 is 56. So option D is our correct answer. Section C. Section C will contain 10 questions on the topic of multiplication and division of polynomials. Let's start. So, negative 6 is being multiplied by minus 8n square plus 4n plus 3. So, what is this multiplication? It is the multiplication of constant term negative 6 with a polynomial. For the detailed explanation of multiplication and division of the polynomials, you can watch all of the other videos in my playlist of multiplication and division, which is available on my channel. So let's multiply it. So when I'm writing negative 6 times negative 8n square plus 4n plus 3, I will be using distributive property. So negative 6 will be multiplied by first term, negative 6 is multiplied by second term, and negative 6 will be multiplied by the third term. So negative 6 is getting distributed equally to all the terms or inside the bracket. Let's multiply it. Negative 6 times negative 8 is 48n square. Negative 6 times positive 4 is negative 24n. Negative 6 times plus 3 is negative 18. So our answer is 48n square minus 24n minus 18. So option B is our correct answer. Multiply 3m with 15m square minus 6n square plus 7mn. Again, 3m, this monomial term will be multiplied by with all the terms inside the bracket. So 3m times 15m square will give me 45m cube. Then 3m will be multiplied by negative 6n square. It will give me negative 18n mn square. Sorry, mn square. And then this 3m will be multiplied by 7mn. So it will give me 3 times 7 is 21. And then you have m and m. So it will become m square n. So where is my answer? First is my answer. Option A. 45m cube minus 18m n square plus 21m square n. Divide negative 3y square plus 18xy plus 21x square by 3. It's a division of a polynomial with a constant term. So what is the process? What is the method? Separate all the terms of the polynomial and divide each of the terms separately by 3. So let's write it. Negative 3y squared divided by 3 plus 18xy divided by 3 plus 21x squared divided by 3. So negative 3 divided by 3 is negative 1, means negative y square, plus 18 divided by 3 is 6xy, plus 21 divided by 3 is 7. So 7x square. So our answer is B option. Divide negative 36 s square t square plus 72 st by the monomial negative 12 st. Again, separate the terms and divide each of these terms by this negative 12 st. So let's do that. Divided by negative 12 st plus 72 st divided by negative 12 st. Negative 36 divided by negative 12 will give you 3. This is s square, this is s1. The bases are same, they are being divided, so the exponents will get subtracted. So 2 minus 1, 1, so 3s1 or just s. T square divided by t1 is again t1 plus 72 divided by negative 12 is negative 6. St divided by st, cancel 1. So my answer is 3st minus 6. And where is our answer? It's option C. Multiply 3z minus 5 by 4z plus 2. It is a multiplication of binomials. This is a binomial, this is a binomial. We will be using our distributive property. So, pick the first term in the first bracket. So, 3z multiply by all the terms of the second bracket, minus 5, and then again it will be multiplied by the second bracket. So, distributive property, you pick the first term and multiply it with the second bracket. Then you pick the second term and multiply it with the second bracket. Now, this becomes 3z times 4z. It's 12z square. 3z plus 2 multiply by plus 2 is 6z. Negative 5 times 4z, negative 20z. And negative 5 times 2 is negative 10. Is this our answer? No. We need to solve it further because I can see the like terms over here. Which are the like terms? These are the like terms. So, my answer would be 12z square. What is 6 minus 20? It's negative 14. So, negative 14z minus 10. So, where is the answer? Option A is our correct answer. Simplify 3 times 4a minus 3 plus 6a minus 4 divided by 2. So basically this question is involving multiplication at this step and division at this step, and then we have to add both the answers. So let's start. 3 times 4a minus 3. It will give me 3 times 4, 12, and then 3 times 3, 9. So I'm done with the multiplication part. Plus, plus, let's do the division. 6a minus 4 divided by 2. So we will separate the terms 6a divided by 2 and 4 divided by 2. So let's write our first answer as it is 12a minus 9 plus, what is 6a divided by 2? It's 3a. 6 divided by 2, 3, minus 4 divided by 2, 2. So now let's check the like terms. 12a plus 3a, it's 15a. Negative 9, negative 2. Answer is negative 11. So option D is our correct answer. Multiply 2p plus 3 with the trinomial 6p square minus 4p plus 5. So this is a binomial and this is a trinomial. But the process, the method stays the same. We will be using distributive property. So let's write it. 2p plus 3 multiply by 6p square minus 4p plus 5. Take the first term of the first bracket, multiply it with all the terms of second bracket. Pick the second term plus 3 of the first bracket, this one, and multiply it with all the terms of second bracket. Now, distributive property. 2p multiplied by 6p square is 12p cube. 2p multiplied by negative 4p. Now, these two terms are being multiplied. So, it will give me negative 8p square. 2p multiplied by 5 is plus 10p. We are done with the first one. Let's go to the second term. 3 times 6 is 18p square. 3 times negative 4 is negative 12p. And 3 times 5 is 15. I can see few like terms over there. Do we have p cube term? No, it's the only one. What about this p square? I have negative 8p square and plus 18p square. 18 minus 8 is 10p square. 10p, this term, and negative 12p. It will give me negative 2p. And then do we have any other constant term? No. So this 15 stays the same. So where is my answer? Option B is my correct answer to this multiplication of two polynomials. Divide 6x cubed plus 11x squared minus 31x minus 51 with the binomial 2x plus 3. So here we will be doing the long division. So let's write the polynomial 6x cubed plus 11x squared minus 31x minus 51, and it is divided by 2x plus 3, which is the divisor. All right. So let's pick the first term 6x cubed, 2x. So 6x cube divided by 2x. What do you get? 6 divided by 2, 3. X cube divided by x1 is x square. The exponents will get subtracted. So it's 3x square. So 2x multiplied by 3x square gives me 6x cube. Now I will multiply 3 with this term, 3x square. So that's 9x square. Now we will subtract. Change the signs because we are subtracting. 6x cube minus 6x cube 0. So cancel. 11 minus 9. It's 2x square. Bring the next term down, 31x. Now again, pick the first term, 2x, 2x square, and divided by the first term of divisor, 2x. What? Okay, it's x square, sorry. So 2 divided by 2, 1, x square divided by x is x. So my next term is x. Now multiply this x with both these terms. So 2x with x is 2x square, 3 with x is plus 3x. Now subtract, change the signs. 2x square minus 2x square 0. Negative 31 minus 3 is negative 34x. And now bring 51, negative 51 down. Pick the first term, negative 34x divided by the first term of divisor, 2x. So what do you get? You get negative 17. So my this term is negative 17. Now multiply this divisor with this negative 17. So 2 times negative 17 is negative 34x and 3 times negative 17 is negative 51. Change the signs. Cancel, cancel. My remainder is 0. So what is my answer? 3x square plus x minus 17. And so option C is our correct answer. Divide y square minus 5y plus 6 with y minus 2. Let's do long division again. Y square minus 5y plus 6 divided by y minus 2. Okay. Pick the first term, y square. Pick the first term of divisor y. Y square divided by y1 is y. So my first term in the answer is y. Now multiply y with both these terms. So y times y, y square. Y times negative 2 is negative 2y. So change the signs. Cancel. Negative 5 plus 2. Negative 3y plus 6. And now again pick the first term from here and pick the first term from divisor. So this cancels. Answer is negative 3. Put negative 3. So negative 3 times y is negative 3y. Negative 3 times negative 2 is plus 6. Change the signs and it all cancel. My remainder is 0. So my answer or my quotient, this is called quotient. Quotient is y minus 3 and so my answer is option A. Simplify 3 times 2a minus 1, 4a plus 3 minus 2 times a plus 2, a minus 2. So there are basically many operations involved in this question. If I look at this first term, what is happening? These two brackets are getting multiplied and then they are getting multiplied by 3, or you multiply 3 with any of this bracket and then you multiply the answer with the second bracket. And in the second one again, the two brackets multiplied with 2. So let's start doing it. So it's 3. So 2a is multiplied by 4a plus 3 and then minus 1 is multiplied with 4a plus 3. And I am putting it in the big bracket because there is 3 also outside. Minus 2 times a plus 2, a minus 2. This is basically the identity or the difference of the squares binomial, which is actually this. A square minus b square is a minus b, a plus b. So a plus b, a minus b. So it will be actually a square minus 2 square. And what's that? A square minus 4. This is our special products, which is called as the difference of the squares of binomials. So I can write a plus 2, a minus 2 as a square minus 4 directly. You can use distributive property also to multiply these. Eventually your answer would come out to be like that. But if we know these special products, we can use them and that will reduce our work. Next step, 3. 2a times 4a is 8a square. 2a times 3 is 6a minus 1 times 4a is negative 4a and negative 1 times 3 is negative 3 minus 2 times a square is 2a square, negative 2 times negative 4 is plus 8. Now 6a minus 4a, it will give me 2a. So let's multiply with 3 with all the terms inside. So 3 times 8a square is 24a square. 3 times, like these two terms become 2a. So 3 times 2a is 6a minus 3 minus 2a square plus 8. Combine the like terms. 24a square minus 2a square is 22a square. I do not have any a term, so 6a minus 3 plus 8 will give me plus 1. So, oh no, sorry. Did I do something wrong? Yeah, 3 times 3 is 9. I'm sorry, this is 9. So, 8 minus 9 is minus 1. So, our answer is B part, 22a square plus 6a minus 1. Section D, factorization and the special products. So, in this section, we will be taking up the questions in which we are factorizing the polynomials and then we are using some special products or special results like square of the binomial, difference of the squares of the binomials and many more. So let's start. Factorize the trinomial 8 minus 16z square plus 56z cube. Now, this polynomial can be factorized by taking out some common factors. From all the three terms, what is the common factor? What is that one number which is the common factor of all these numbers or variables? So if I take out 8 as the common factor outside, 8 multiplied by what number is 8? 1. Or you can divide 8 with 8. Minus. What is 16 divided by 8? 2. So 2z square. So see, 8 times 1 is 8, 8 times 2 is 16z square. We are getting the our polynomial as the answer. Plus 56 divided by 8, 7 z cube. So our answer is A part 8 times 1 minus 2z square plus 7z cube. It means if I multiply 8 with all these terms, I will be getting my this polynomial back as the answer. So that means my factorization is correct. Factorization means splitting, breaking the given polynomial into two or more than two parts. Next, factorize m square plus 7a. It should be m, my bad. M square plus 7m minus 18. So, to factorize this kind of quadratic polynomials, I will be looking for two numbers, integers, whose sum will give me this 7, this one. And when those integers are getting multiplied, I should be getting this last term as negative 18. So what will be those integers? So now we need to see that negative 18 is the product of 1 and 18, but 1 and 18, 1 and negative 18 will not give me 7. So okay, what about negative 2 and 9? So if I put negative 2 times 9, of course I get negative 18. But are we putting negative, if I put here, am I getting 7? Oh yeah, we are getting 7. So our integers are negative 2 and 9. So my factorization would be m, two brackets, m, which are my two integers, negative 2, so negative 2, and which one is my next integer, 9, positive 9, so plus 9. So m minus 2, m plus 9. So where are those two factors? Option C. So this is our correct answer. 9a square minus 9a plus 2. So let's write it again. Now, this is my a, like this is the polynomial of the form ax square plus bx plus c. So this is a, this b is -9 and this c is 2. So again, I will look for two integers. When they are added, they give me this b part, which is that -9. And when they are multiplied, they give me the product of AC. And what's that? 18. So I want 18 as the product and I want -9 as the sum. So now again we have to think, where do I get 18? 2 times 9, but 2 times 2 plus 9 will not give me -9. Okay, let's try something else. 6 and 3. Of course, 6 times 3 is 18. So let's take -6 and -3. -6 times -3 is 18. And when I add -6 and -3, I get -9. So these are my correct integers. So let's see how we simplify the given expression. So it is 9a square minus 9a plus 2, 9a square. Now this -9 can be written as -6 and -3. So -9a is actually your -3a, -6a, because -3a, -6a gives you back -9a plus 2. Group them. So 9a square minus 3a minus, group this one. But when I'm grouping these two, since my sign is outside minus, so inside signs will get changed. So this plus will become as minus. Because if you open this bracket, this positive 6a will become negative 6a and -2 will become positive 2 because of this minus sign outside. Now, let's take out some common factors. What is the common factor of these two? 3a. 9a square divided by 3a will give you 3a minus 3a divided by 3a, 1 minus. What I can take out common from 6a and 2? Just a number 2. 6a divided by 2, 3a minus 2 divided by 2, 1. Look at these two brackets, 3a minus 1, 3a minus 1. If these two brackets are same, it means my calculations so far, my factorization so far is correct. Now, from this complete term and from this complete term, this binomial bracket 3a minus 1 is same. So I can take it out common, 3a minus 1. So from the first term, when I took out this 3a minus 1, what is left? 3a. From the second term, when I took this 3a minus 1 outside, what is left? Minus 2. These are my two factors of this polynomial. So where is 3a minus 1 and 3a minus 2? B choice. So option B is the correct answer. Find 5h minus 6 whole square. So this is the special case of this special product a minus b whole square, which gives you the expansion of a square minus 2ab plus b square. So in this case, we have 5h minus 6 whole square. So what is a? A is 5h. So 5h whole square minus 2. A is 5h. So 5h. And what is b? 6. 6 plus b square. B is 6. So 6 square. So it gives me 25h square minus 2 times 5, 10, 10 times 6, 60. So minus 60h plus 6 square is 36. So option A is the correct answer for this question. Factorize 81x square minus 49. All right. So this is interesting question. This is again a special case of the difference of the squares binomial. What's that? It's a square minus b square. It's a difference of the squares of these two binomials. Okay. A square minus b square is a minus b, a plus b. Now, I can see that 81x square is something like a term square, but 49 is not written as the square of some term. So let's write these two terms as the perfect squares. 81x square can be written as 9x whole square, because 9 square 81, x square minus 49 is the perfect square of 7. So it's 7 square. And now see, it has taken the shape of a square minus b square. A square minus b square. So a minus b, 9x minus 7. A plus b, 9x plus 7. And that is our answer, B choice, B option. Alright, factorize 5a square minus 20a plus 2ab minus 8b. There are 4 terms here and I need to factorize it. I need to split these 4 term polynomials into smaller brackets. So we will group the terms, 2 terms and then the another 2 terms in such a way so that we can take out some common factor from those terms. So let's start it. So it's 5a square minus 20a plus 2ab minus 8b. So if I group these two and if I group these two, let's see. 5a square minus 20a. What common factor I can take out from these two? Can I take out 5a? Yes. 5a multiplied by what will give you 5a square? Just a. If you cannot think in that direction, so just divide this 5a square with 5a and you get a. Minus 20a divided by 5a. It's 4. Look, 20a divided by 5a. A cancel, 20 divided by 5 is 4. Plus, what can I take out common from these two terms? It's 2b. 2ab divided by 2b. I can write it here. So 2 cancel, b cancel. What is left? A minus 8b divided by 2b is just 4. These two binomial brackets, a minus 4, a minus 4, they are same. It means my factorization is correct. Now, from the first part and from the second part, I can see this bracket same. So I can take out that binomial bracket outside. And what is left in the first one? 5a. What term is left in the second bracket? 2b. So 5a plus 2b, and this is my factorization. So the correct answer is option D. Factorize 112p square minus 63q square. It looks like something like this, the difference of the squares of binomials, which is actually your this one has this expansion. But if I see 112 and 63, they are not the perfect square numbers. So what can I do? In these cases, there is some number or there is some common factor. So let's take out that common factor out and see what happens. So 112 and 63, they both are the multiples of 7. So take the common factor 7 out. So 112 divided by 7 will give me 16 p square minus 63 divided by 7 will give me 9q square. Now I can clearly see that 16p square is the perfect square of 4p. 4p whole square will give you 16p square. Minus 9 is the square of 3. So 3q whole square. And see, it has taken the form of a square minus b square, this one. So my answer is 7. A minus b, that means 4p minus 3q. A plus b, 4p plus 3. That is our answer. So option D is the correct choice. Factorize 30xy minus 15x plus 6y minus 3. Again, 4 terms. So let's group the two terms in such a way so that we can take out some common factor. So if I group these two together and these two together, what is the common factor from these two? I can take out 15 because 15 is a multiple of both these. And then from xy and x, I can take out x common. So I will 30xy divided by 15x is 2y minus 15x divided by 15x is 1 plus from 6y minus 3 I can take out 3 common. 6y divided by 3 is 2y. 3 divided by 3 is 1. Now again you can see in this term and this term 2y minus 1 bracket is common. Take it out. What is left here? 15x. What is left here? Plus 3. So that is my answer. So which is the option? D option is the correct answer to this question. Factorize 121p square minus 144. Again, it looks like something like this. A square minus p square. The moment you have p square, q square, x square, there are two terms and the numbers are actually the perfect square. This special product or this identity fits in that question. So a square minus b square is a minus b and a plus b. So 121 p square minus 144. 121 is the perfect square of 11. So I can write it as 11p square minus 144 is the perfect square of 12. So I can write it as 12 square. So now this is a square minus b square. So a minus b, a plus b. So option B is the correct answer. 40. y4 minus 5y square plus 4. If you look carefully, it's a fourth degree polynomial. So y4 minus y 5y square plus 4. So this type of polynomials have a typical method of solving them, that I can write this y4 as y square whole square because 2 times 2 is 4, and then rest of the terms like this. Now y square, this y square and this y square, I can put as k. So put y square as k. So if I put this y square as k, then this square is still there, so it becomes k square minus 5 y square as k, so 5k plus 4. And see, by substituting y square as k and by doing all these simplifications, my this polynomial has been reduced to a quadratic polynomial. And now how to solve those quadratic polynomial? We know. I am looking for two numbers, two integers, so that when they are added, they give me negative 5. And when they are multiplied, they give me 4. Which are those two integers? Negative 4 and negative 1. Because negative 4 times negative 1 is 4. And negative 4 plus negative 1 is negative 5. So what are my two factors for this polynomial? K minus 4 and k minus 1. Minus 4 is this, minus 1 is this one. So these are my two factors of this polynomial. But k was actually my y square. So let's put back k as y square. So I get y square minus 4, and over here the next bracket will be y square minus 1. Is my answer complete? No, because again I can see my two brackets as a square minus b square. How? I can put 4 as 2 square and I can put 1 as 1 square. So it becomes a square minus b square. And what is the expansion of this? It's a minus b, a plus b. So my answer is y square minus 2 square is y minus 2, y plus 2. And for y square minus 1 square, I have y minus 1, y plus. So I have how many factors? 4 factors. What was the degree of my polynomial? It was 4. So 4 degree, 4 factors. The degree of the polynomial tells you how many factors it will have. So 4 degree, 4 factors. So what is our correct option? Option D is our correct answer. Section E. In section E, we will be taking some word problems and some applications of all the combined operations of polynomials. So let's see. A rectangle has the length m plus 3. So this is the rectangle and it has the length of m plus 3 and the width of m minus 4. And we need to find its area. What is the formula of area of rectangle? Its area is length times width. So let's multiply m plus 3 with m minus 4. and this is just a distributive property. So we would be multiplying m with the second bracket m minus 4, then plus 3 multiplied by the second bracket m minus 4. So it will give me m square minus 4m plus 3m minus 4, which is equal to m square. Negative 4m plus 3m are the like terms, so it will give me negative 1m or just negative m minus 3 times 4 is 12. My bad, this is 12. Okay, let me erase it and write it. So this was 12. So this is 12. So m square minus m minus 12, and option A is our correct answer. A company's profit in dollars is given by the polynomial px equal 3x square minus 4x plus 7, where what is x variable? It represents the number of products sold in hundreds. So find the company's profit when x is 3. So our polynomial is px equals 3x square minus 4x plus 7. So put x as 3. So it is 3 times 3 square minus 4 times 3 plus 7. So 3 times 3 square is 9. 9 times 3 is 27. 4 times 3 is 12 plus 7. 27 minus 12 is 15, and 15 plus 7 is 22. So the profit is, this x is the number of products in hundreds. So our profit when x was 3 means basically it was 300s. So our profit is 2200. So option A is the correct answer. The area of the rectangular playground is this. So we have a rectangular playground. What is the area? The area is 2x square minus 7x plus 6, and the length is given by the polynomial x minus 2. Find the width of the playground. So area formula is length times width. So if area is given, which is 2x square minus 7x plus 6, and length is given as x minus 2, how will you find the width? Will we multiply? No, we will divide. So for finding the width, we will be dividing the area with the length given, x minus 2. So let's start our division. So let's write 2x square minus 7x plus 6, and my divisor is x minus 2. X multiplied by what number gives me 2x square? Okay, if we do not know, we can do this. Divide 2x square with x. So it will give me 2x. So it's 2x. Now 2x times x is 2x square. 2x times negative 2 is negative 4x. Change the signs because now we have to subtract. Cancel. Negative 7 plus 4 is negative 3x. Bring this plus 6 down. Now, negative 3x divided by x, it gives me negative 3. So, my next term in the quotient is negative 3. Negative 3 multiplied by x is negative 3x, and negative 3 multiplied by negative 2 is plus 6. Change the signs. Cancel. Remainder is 0. So, my answer is 2x minus 3. So, the correct option is option C. So, that is the width of the playground. Find the perimeter of the rectangle whose length and width are 2x plus 3 and 4x plus 2. So, if I have a rectangle whose length is 2x plus 3 and 4x plus 2 is the width, not the picture is not to scale. So, what is the perimeter? Perimeter means sum of all the sides. So, if this is 2x plus 3, this is also 2x plus 3. And if this is 4x plus 2, this is also 4x plus 2. So, perimeter is adding all the sides. So, how many times I am adding 2x plus 3? 2 times. Plus add 4x plus 2 how many times? 2 times. So, 2x plus 2x 4x plus 3 plus 3 6, 4x plus 4x 8x, 2 plus 2 4, and 4x plus 8x is 12x and 6 plus 4 is 10. So my correct answer is option B, 12x plus 10. Find the perimeter of an equilateral triangle whose side length is 1/2 of 12e plus 6. What is an equilateral triangle? Equilateral triangle are the triangles whose all the sides are equal. They are equal. So the side length is not 12e plus 6. It's half of 12e plus 6. So what is half of 12e plus 6? So 12e divided by 2 plus 6 divided by 2. So 12 divided by 2, 6e, and 6 divided by 2, 3. So this is the side length of the equilateral triangle. So this is 6e plus 3. This is 6c plus 3 and this is 6c plus 3. They're all same. They're all equal. It's an equilateral triangle. So what is the perimeter? The perimeter is sum of the length of all the sides. So I need to add 6e plus 3. How many times? 3 times. So adding 3 times or multiplying it with 3. It's the same thing. Either I can add 6e plus 3, 6e plus 3, 6e plus 3 3 times, or I can just multiply 3 with 6e plus 3. I'll get the same answer. So what is 3 times 6e is 18e, and what is 3 times 3? 9. So the perimeter is 18e plus 9, and the correct option is option D. The last section F, identify and correct the error. It's a very important section because while doing the polynomial questions, changing of signs or the mistakes in sign can absolutely ruin your answer. It can make all your answer incorrect despite the fact that you are doing the steps correctly. But one sign goes wrong and all the subsequent steps go wrong. So let's see what are the mistakes in these questions and how we can correct it. So identify and correct the error in the given question. So they are being subtracted. 3x square plus 4x minus 6, take away negative 5x square plus 9x plus 3. Let's see what the student has done. So 3x square plus 4x minus 6, correct. Outside there is minus, so the inside signs will get changed. So this minus will become plus, perfect. This plus 9x should become minus. So here is the error. This should be minus. And then what is the next one? This plus 3 should become again minus because of this minus outside. So this should also be equal to minus, and that is our error. And now these signs are wrong. So the next two steps calculations are automatically wrong. So let's do them. So we have 3x square plus 4x minus 6 plus 5x square, and this 9x is actually negative 9x and 3 is also negative 3. So 3x square plus 5x square. Take the like terms. 3 plus 5, 8x square plus 4x minus 9x is negative 5x minus 6 with minus 3. It gives me negative 9. And that is our answer, not this one. So the mistakes in signs can absolutely give you a wrong answer, and the student usually think that, oh, I have done all my steps correctly. So that's the correct answer. Next, identify and correct the error in the given multiplication of polynomial question. All right, so this minus 2q is being multiplied with all the terms. So when minus 2q is multiplied by 5q square, it is minus 2 times 5 is minus 10. Q square times q1 should be q cube, but it is q square. So that's the mistake. So it should be negative 10 q cube. Then negative 2q is multiplied by minus q. It will give me minus minus plus 2q square. Why? Because this is also 1. This is also 1. 1 plus 1, 2. And then minus 2q multiplied by 9 will give me minus 2 times 9 is minus 18q. That is our correct answer, not this one. Next, identify and correct the error in the given binomial multiplication. So 2n, we will be using distributive property. 2n multiplied by n minus 2, correct. Minus 3 multiplied by n minus 2, perfect. 2n times n, 2n square. 2n times minus 2 is minus 4n. Good. Then minus 3 times n is minus 3n. Perfect. Minus 3 times minus 2 should be plus 6. There is the error. This should be plus. So 2n square plus 4, negative 4, negative 3 give me negative 7. All right, we have one more error over here. This should be this. So my answer should be 2n square minus 7n, and this minus 6 should be plus 6. So we have errors in the signs at two places. So that's my answer. Identify and correct the error in the given factorization. All right. So m square minus 5m minus 24 is, they have written this negative 5m as negative 3 plus 8, means negative 3m plus 8m. Is it correct? No, because negative 5 is not equal to negative 3 plus 8, because 8 minus 3 is 5. So it's not equal to negative 5, it is equal to 5. So what is the error? The error is actually this minus 3 should have been plus, and this plus 8 should have been minus. Why? Because minus 8 plus 3 gives me negative 5. Now these two are wrong. So of course this one will be plus 3, and then here it will be minus 8, and then this also will become plus 3. So my two brackets will be m plus 3 and m minus 8. So this would be plus and this would be minus. Identify and correct the error in this given factorization. 64a square plus 100b square is 8a plus 10b, 8a minus 10b. Alright, so the student saw the question and he thought that this is something like this, because there is a square and b square, and 64a square can be written as 8a whole square, and 100b square can be written as 10b whole square. But what is a mistake? It is the difference of the squares, but here it is b plus of the squares, addition of the squares. So for this kind of question, he cannot use this identity. The student cannot use this identity. So, what would be the correct answer? Nothing. This type of fraction, this fraction cannot be factorized using the difference of squares identity or this special product. So that is the error. This is not equal to this expansion. If the student wants to factorize it, at most he can do is 64a square plus 100b square. So 64 and 100, what is the common factor? It's 4. So 16a square plus 25b square. This can be the factorization of the given polynomial by taking out the common factor 4. But the student cannot use this a special product for this kind of question, because we have plus here. It should be minus to apply this kind of identity. The last question in this video is identify and correct the error in the given division. So 6a square b square minus 24ab plus 12 divided by 2ab is 3ab minus 12 plus 12, and then this minus 12 plus 12 cancels. So answer is 3ab, which is not correct. Let's do it. So 6a square b square minus 24ab plus 12. Let's divide everything with 2ab. All right. So 6 divided by 2, 3. This is 1, this is 1. A square divided by A, B square divided by B, B. So this is our correct term. Minus 24 divided by 2 is 12. So AB gone. So minus 12. This is also correct. Plus. Now the third term, student has written plus 12. Let's see. Will we get just 12? No. 12 divided by 2 is Okay, let's do here only. 12 divided by 2 is 6. And what about this AB in the denominator? If I want to shift this AB in the numerator, I will change its sign and it will become this. What law I have used? I have used the law of reciprocal of the powers, which states that a to the exponent negative 1, negative n is 1 over a to the exponent n. Take the reciprocal and make the powers positive, make the exponents positive. So if ab is in the denominator, I want to bring it to numerator, so their positive exponents will become negative exponents. So that is the error. It is not 12, it's actually 6, a to the exponent minus 1, b to the exponent minus 1. So this answer is wrong and this answer is correct. That wraps up all 50 multiple choice questions on polynomials. Let me know in the comments how many questions you got right, or if there is any topic you would like me to cover next. If you found this video useful, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to my channel. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.